Hello everybody, glad to meet you again at the beginning of week 5, the usual meeting in which we reflect on your performance in the previous week and at the same time introduce you to the new week. So looking back at week 4, I'm going to also go through all the aspects that we usually cover. The first thing that I want to look at is again the lab kit. Although this is week 5, we still have some problems with the lab kits, as some of you send me emails about. The main problem with the lab kits at this point or in week 4 is that some of the items are missing. And we appreciate that you have noticed this, and we're going to look at it and address it as well. So we apologize for that, and we hope that things straight in the future. Now looking at your performance, in general, the performance has improved and it is progressively improving every week. So this week in general is better than previous weeks. Looking at the different components, first the discussion. Again, there is a noticed improvement in discussion. Most of you scored full grades. But one thing I want to remind you about, some of you still don't meet all the requirements. And the thing that I noticed this week is that some of you do not respond to the required number of responses. So basically you are required to address the question of the discussion, and after that you respond to at least 2 of your colleagues, including the references and your comments on their submissions. But some of you still only send the initial response as well as only one response. So please always remember to at least send 2 other responses. With regard to the lab reports, most of you did well. But the main problem that I noticed is that nearly all of you address the pre-lab questions in a good manner, in a good way, so you perform well in these questions. But when we come to the questions of the discussion, most of you do not perform well. So questions of discussion and critical thinking, most of you don't respond to them well. So try to improve on that and try to answer those questions in a better manner. Then we have the quiz, and in fact grades for this week quiz are better than previous weeks, and I'm not sure why. Maybe there is improvement in performance, or the questions were easy, I'm not sure, but this week is the best week with regard to the quizzes. I think these are the main 3 components of the week, and as you can see, we are in week 5, so 2 more weeks to go, week 5 and week 6, so we are nearly there, and you are doing well, you are doing great, and I appreciate that, and I encourage you to improve or do better. Now week 5, we are going to enter into a more applied aspect of food microbiology, and that is something that we started in week 4. That is the role of beneficial microorganisms in food processing, in food preservation, and in food preparation. And basically, we are going to look at one aspect in which microorganisms are used in a positive manner, and that is fermentation. And if you remember, we dealt with fermentation in some way in week 4. So in this week, we are going to look at fermentation in more depth or in more details. So as I mentioned, I'm glad to meet with you again online, and I hope to see you online through your discussions, through your lab reports, and through your emails that you usually send. Or if you want to raise any issue, or if you have any contribution that you think will benefit your colleagues, is always welcome. And I want to again emphasize the fact that we are here to help you. So you are welcome to contact us, to consult us at any point. Have a good week and see you online, and I hope you all the luck. Goodbye.